Everyone in the town knew Michael Carter, not because he was rich, not because he was loud, not because he demanded attention. They knew him because he was always there. If your car broke down in the middle of the night, Michael showed up. If your child was sick and you needed help, Michael came. If you were drowning in problems and needed someone to listen, Michael stayed. And then one day, Michael didn't show up. No calls, no messages, no explanations. At first, no one noticed, but when they finally did, it was already too late. Michael Carter lived in a small, quiet town called Riverside Hollow, the kind of place where people waved at each other but rarely stopped to talk. Michael was in his early 40s, average height, simple clothes, always moving. He had somewhere important to be. He worked as a maintenance technician, fixing lights, repairing pipes, solving small problems that most people ignored. But that wasn't why the town relied on him. They relied on him because Michael never said no. Every Sunday morning, he brought groceries to Eleanor Brooks, an elderly widow who lived alone. He never asked for money, never stayed long, just a soft smile, a quiet take care, and he was gone. When David Miller's car broke down on the highway at 2 in the morning, Michael answered the phone. When Sarah Collins needed someone to watch her son for an hour, Michael rearranged his entire day. When the school's heating system failed during winter, Michael stayed up all night fixing it. People didn't ask if Michael would help, they assumed he would, and most of the time he did. Michael never kept track of favors. He didn't believe in debt. Helping others wasn't something special to him, it was just normal. But kindness, when repeated long enough, becomes invisible. People stopped saying thank you, stopped asking how he was doing, stopped noticing how tired he looked. Michael lived alone in a small apartment, no family nearby, no one waiting for him at night. Sometimes, after long days, he sat by the window and watched the town light flicker. For just a moment, he wondered what it would feel like if someone asked him, "Are you okay?" But the moment always passed because the phone wouldn't ring. Someone needed something and Michael would stand up. One winter, things began to change. Michael started feeling tired all the time, not normal tired, the kind that sleep doesn't fix. His body ached, his nights were restless, his days felt heavier. He ignored it. Others' habit was, he told himself. One evening, he slipped on icy steps and injured his legs. The pain was sharp. For the first time in years, Michael needed help. He called a few people. David didn't answer, Sarah was busy, and others said they would call. No one did. So Michael wrapped his leg, limped home, and went to work the next morning. Because people were waiting, then one Monday morning, Michael didn't show up. The street light near the school stayed broken. People complained, "Where's the Michael? He always on time." Someone would call him. No answer. That afternoon, Eleanor Brooks waited by her door. No groceries came. By evening, David's car broke down again. He called Michael straight to voicemail. People assumed Michael was busy or sick or just needed a break. One day came three. 3 days became a week. Michael Carter had disappeared. It was Sarah Collins who finally decided to check on him. Something felt wrong. She stood outside his apartment door and knocked. No answer. She knocked again. Silence. Then landlord unlocked the door. The apartment was quiet. Too quiet. Michael lay on the couch, weak, dehydrated, barely conscious, alive but alone. He had collapsed days earlier. His phone lay beside him. Battery dead. Michael survived. But the truth hurt more than the illness. He hadn't disappeared. He had simply stopped being able to give, and what he did, there was no one there. The town was shaken. People visited, they brought food, they spoke softly. But Michael saw something in their eyes, regret. Months later, when Michael returned to his routines, something had changed. He still helped, but not endlessly. He still cared, but not silently. And the town changed too. People checked in, they showed up, they learned, because they had seen what happened when kindness is taken for granted. Michael didn't disappear because he stopped caring. He disappeared because he carried everyone else. Sometimes the people who help the most are the ones who need help quietly. So look around. The person who always shows up might be the one waiting silently. You don't lose people when they leave, you lose them when you forget they are here.